Just a few weeks back, we witnessed the relaunch of the Jawa brand here in India. The company revealed 3 new motorcycles, which included the 42, the Jawa, and the Perak. But the big question was how these bikes will be to ride. To answer that question, we head out to Udaipur.
Few years back, I was in Czech Republic and I got few mementos without realizing that soon in India, I could get my hands on one of these. These are the 2 brand new motorcycles, the classic Jawa and the 42, reconstructed by the classic legends, soon to hit Indian market. Let's check them out.
Before we delve into the present, here is a short history lesson. Back in 1929, František Janíček brought the motorcycle division of Wanderer. The name Jawa was derived by concatenating Janíček and Wanderer. Hence, Jawa was born. Over the years, Jawa became synonymous to robust and powerful motorcycles. In the 1960s, Ideal Jawa was born in Mysore, and the company started selling these bikes under the license. Thus began Jawa's Indian saga. Today, though Jawa is a brand new story, resurrected by classic legends, Jawa is back in the vogue with 2 brand spanking new motorcycles, namely the 42 and the Jawa. Both the bikes share cycle parts amongst each other. The dual cradle frame houses the 300cc liquid-cooled motor, which churns out 27 bhp and 28 Nm of peak torque. Special mention here on how the company has been able to redesign the motor to resemble the engines of the past. Up front, there are telescopic forks. At the back, there are 2 gas-charged shock absorbers. The front end gets disc brakes with ABS, while at the back there is a drum brake setup. The Jawas ride in the 18-inch front tires, and at the back there are 17s. From there on, though, the bike looks very different. The Jawa comes with a very retro design which harks back to the past. The headlamp nacelle looks identical to the old one, and the speedo unit sits atop. The meter looks smart and also houses a fuel gauge and a digital readout on the Odoo. The curvaceous front fender looks very cool, and adding to the old world charm is the tail light, which also resembles the one seen on the old bike. Bottom line, the Jawa looks like near carbon copy of the classic D250 model. This is where the 42 comes in as a modern iteration of the Jawa. The design looks more inclined to a scrambler and a different headlamp, and the fender units differentiates the Jawa and the 42. A wider handlebar also comes in on the 42, which adds to the riding comfort. Under the skin, they are identical. The same 297cc engines power them both. It makes up 27 bhp and 28 Nm torque, and it is designed to produce a lovely low end and strong mid-range performance. This bears out. The initial acceleration is easy and the middle range torque is robust. On tight roads, you will work the slick 6-speed gearbox a bit to make the most of the mid-range, but in the most situations, if you are not going for it, the mid-range is very likable. If you go past 80 km/h though, you will feel the onset of the vibrations in the pegs. Not too much, but you can feel them. Highway speeds just north of 100 km/h will feel fine, though there is some vibration. You can chase down 125 km/h if you like, but the engine is pretty clear about one thing. 125 is alright, but 80 to 105 is best. The suspension is the star of the package. It feels almost too soft to start with, but that gives the Jawa and the 42 a very plush feel. But then it surprises you by taking fairly large potholes in its stride. The front forks really feel rather good. The rear gas-charged twin shocks offer only preload adjustability, and they keep up. Handling is likable too. The setup isn't overtly sharp, but the Jawa is responsive. The feel is of an effortless little motorcycle, uncomplex, inviting and easy. We didn't really push the Jawa hard into any corner, but it felt good to take turns on. The 280mm front disc is easy to use, and the Continental ABS unit works well. The rear 153cc drum is tuned well and obviously has no anti-lock system. Overall, we would say that Jawa have come out with two rather interesting products which seem quite ready to take on the might of the competition. Booking have begun, and we hear deliveries will begin January 2019.